You're quietly going broke, not because you lack money, but because you have too many of the wrong people around you. Sounds harsh, right? But here's the uncomfortable truth. If you stop working today and do nothing for 3 months, your life will keep moving at the same pace as the 5 people who occupy most of your time. This invisible circle sets your habits, shapes your thoughts, and controls your decisions. This is the raw reality Jim Rohn drilled into generations. You truly are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with, not the ones you admire from afar or follow for motivation, but the ones who breathe your air, sit at your breakfast table, fill your WhatsApp audios, and hang out in the hallway with you. They hold silent permission to rewrite your beliefs, and that means your body, your bank account, your faith, your deepest fears, and even the dreams you've never told anyone are either poisoned or nourished by the people you choose to keep. Close. If this group doesn't talk about growth, faith, God, clean money, and meaningful purpose, trust me, your subconscious is being programmed to settle for less, to justify excuses, to blend in with the masses, and admitting that stings. It's uncomfortable, but it's freedom. Have you ever actually counted who your 5 biggest influencers are right now? Take a deep breath. Your income level, your physical health, your reactions to problems, all of it is a blend of voices, behaviors, and examples constantly surrounding you. Here's the punchline most people won't dare to say. If you don't change your environment, there's no point in praying harder, visualizing success, reading self-help books, or paying for expensive therapy. The moment you trip up, you'll sabotage yourself, because the ground beneath you is infected with old beliefs and worn-out patterns. You can't fly high if you spend every evening listening to people terrified of heights. Jim Rohn didn't say this to look smart on stage. He lived it. He was just another ordinary worker until he realized he needed to walk with mentors, partners, and friends who saw farther than he could see alone. That's how he shaped giants like Tony Robbins. Ask yourself honestly, do you want to be remembered as someone who wasted their gifts, or as someone who found the courage to flip the switch and take the step most people fear to take? Be real. How many times have you complained about the same problems to the same people and left the conversation feeling even more stuck? How many times have you shared a brilliant plan with someone who laughed it off or killed your faith with sarcasm? And now, be honest. How often do you sit in spaces where people talk about solutions, future plans, living faith, and true purpose? If your answer is rarely or never, then congratulations for making it this far, because this video is not a scolding, it's a release. You need a social cleanse. God didn't create you to be everyone's dumping ground. You're not a therapist for those who refuse to be helped. You're not a lifeguard for people determined to drown. You are a seed of greatness. Your mission is to manifest, to create, to overflow with prosperity, not to be an emotional trash bin for those stuck in time. Friendship is not prison. Family is not an anchor. Loyalty is not spiritual suicide. Understand this. Those who don't push you forward hold you back. Those who don't pray for you pray against you in silence, because those who don't dream can't stand to see you dream. Examine every person around you. Does this person pull you forward or keep you stuck on the couch? Do they give you courage or feed your fears? Do they challenge you to grow or mock you when you dare to be different? Don't lie to yourself. No one prospers by drinking beer every Friday with people who mock the successful. No one builds a blessed marriage while taking advice from people who hop from bed to bed. No one has a strong, healthy body while clinging to friends who eat junk and talk junk. This is the hard truth, and it's holy truth too. Rohn repeated it like a mantra. For things to change, you have to change. There is no shortcut. Either you cut what holds you back, or you keep living chained to a past you pretend you've outgrown. Do this now. Grab a pen and paper. Write down the names of your 5. Look at that list with brutal honesty. Which name hurts to let go of? That's exactly where your hidden prison is. Who do you need to distance yourself from to make space for the new? Turning the page isn't cruelty, it's wisdom. It's proof to God that you're ready to grow without chains. And if fear whispers in your ear, smile. Anyone who disappears when you rise was never a true friend, just an accomplice to your stagnation. Give yourself permission to grow freely. Seek out those who provoke you to be greater, who make you pray louder, who laugh at your fears and celebrate your most improbable wins. Sit at tables where people discuss ideas, not people. Surround yourself with voices that lift you higher. That's what spiritual discernment is about. Rohn said it clearly. You don't attract what you want. You attract what you are. So if you don't like what you attract, change who you are. And that starts with the quality of the people you tolerate around you. As long as you keep clinging to living chains, you starve the purpose God planted in you. The good news: once you clear the ground, heaven sends the right people your way. Energy is contagious. Want to witness miracles? Walk with people who pray for miracles. Want victory? Stick close to those who vibrate victory. Want freedom? Stay near people who live freedom, mind, body, and soul. That's the secret. Everything shifts when you change who surrounds you. And remember, temporary loneliness is far healthier than lifelong toxic company. A few days of silence will give you answers no noise ever could. Those who dare to quiet the noise find clarity, and those with clarity make decisions with power. Stop fearing losing people who drain you spiritually. Stop reaching out to those who only drain your light. God honors those brave enough to release what doesn't feed their purpose. So ask yourself, who will stand beside you 6 months from now? Answer in the comments. Who deserves to be closer? Who needs to leave your table today? If this video woke you up, like, share, and subscribe. Join a community that thinks big, prays boldly, and celebrates loudly. You think God creates, but He watches who you allow to walk with you. Choose wisely, and never forget, you can't change your destination overnight, but you can change your direction overnight. Change your direction today. The rest, God will make bloom.